my grandfather was like, it shouldn't take too long, but it was like taking me forever to stack this wood. And there was a lot of it.
Okay, can you just describe a little bit more about the feelings of frustration that you were feeling? Like just things that come to your mind when you put yourself back in that place in the dream. Like what else at that moment were you feeling?
Well, at first, when he said it shouldn't take too long, at first I was like, whatever, Grandpa, that's crazy. And so I didn't think much of it, and then when we started doing it, and he was able to work faster than me, then I was like surprised, and then when I wasn't able to keep up, I got kind of anxious and frustrated, and then like I kept like trying harder and harder, and I got like tired. And I had this like weird feeling of anxiety about it.
Interesting. So when I kind of just quickly think about all the things you sort of mentioned, trying to pick out the main sort of elements of your dream, there's the campus and the house at the center of campus, and there's you in the dream, and your grandfather in the dream, your grandmother, some lemonade, which was interesting because it was winter, so the season, and then the wood. So this may sound a little crazy, but just quickly here before our time's up, actually I shouldn't have said that because I don't want to rush you, but I want you to do an experiment with me and sort of put yourself in the place of some of these things in your dream, and I want you to just sort of quickly, like if you were the picture of lemonade in the kitchen with your grandmother and you and your grandfather, what would that lemonade be saying?
I think the lemonade, it would probably say, I don't belong here, because it's winter time and I should be drank during the summer, but this lady put me here, so it just doesn't matter, and like I'm good, so whatever, I'll just like take it, because like I love lemonade, so maybe the lemonade knows that I like lemonade, so that's why it's there.
What about the big pile of wood in the backyard? If you were that pile of wood, and what would you say about the situation? If you saw you and your grandfather working at it.
I'd probably think that the older guy was like really good at stacking wood, and that like the younger guy was like slacking, and that he should like try harder to like be better and like keep up, because like he has more energy than the old man, so like why isn't he working better?
Okay, and beyond what the wood would be seeing and observing, what would the wood be feeling?
It'd be feeling like, I don't really know, it would be feeling like weird that like that's happening. It'd probably be feeling that, I don't know, like the boy just like didn't care, but like the old guy was just like doing it because it had to be done.
Okay. Would it feel other things, just like, would it feel the weather outside? Would it feel cold? Would it be aware of its huge, massive size, its intrusive nature? Because you said it was oddly large, right?
Yeah, it'd probably feel pretty big, pretty daunting. Like it knew it was gonna take a while to like take care of it, but like it was winter time, so it like knew that it was gonna like be there no matter what, and that was just like something that had to get done. So it was just like a big reminder that like work needs to get done, I guess.
Great. And then one other thing I want to do is to sort of put yourself in the situation when you're in the backyard, they're working beside your grandfather, and sort of go back and forth with me between playing both roles, like be yourself and sort of talk to your grandfather as if you were in the dream, and what you would be saying to him about how you felt about him maybe working faster than you, or like what, just don't hold back, whatever you feel like you would want to say to him at that time. And then switch from that to sort of be your grandfather while like working beside yourself and sort of, you know, sort of speak as he would be speaking to you in that situation. So maybe beginning with yourself, what would you be saying to your grandfather?
I would say I'm working as hard as I can. And this is something that should be easy, but for some reason it's not. And that I wish I could work as hard as you are, but I can't.
What would your grandfather say?
He would probably say that it's okay and that just to keep trying. But I don't know, if I was him, like I would feel maybe disappointed because it'd be like, well, you're capable, like why are you doing it?
Okay, so say it more in the first person though, like be your grandfather's voice and pretend that you're talking to your grandson.
Like,
so just say what you said sort of just a moment ago, but put it in the first person.
okay, I'm capable and I can do.
Or you being your grandfather. I'm sorry if maybe I didn't explain it well, but like if you were your grandfather, would you be looking at your grandson saying like you can do it, or like it's okay, or that sort of from his perspective?
Yeah, I mean if he knew that that's like what he probably would say something like that.
Okay.
Like if he knew, because like from what he knows about me, like he thinks I'm a good worker.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd probably be like, I know you're a good worker, like why aren't you like he can like see, because like he knows I'm a good worker because he doesn't like know specifically that I'm a good worker, but like he knows I'm a good worker because like I don't know, I'm in college and stuff, and I got into college, so he must think I am, but he doesn't like know because he's never seen my work.
Mm-hmm. So I just want to pop back into the dream for one more second. What would you say back to your grandfather then, besides just like, I'm working as hard as I can? Like, are there other things that you would say about the stacking of wood? About how it was making you feel? About being there with him, or having him, or saying things to him that you would want to say to him at the time? Like, would it be frustrating you at all? Like, would you say slow down? Like, because it seemed odd to me, or it seemed like you expressed that it was odd to you that he was working so much faster than you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, any other thoughts that you